Okay, another bit of the water pump on the Mazda Cx-7. I don't know if you can see this because my camera sucks and the lighting sucks here, but right there is the third and bottom bolt. I've already taken it out. You can see the hole there where the bolt used to be at. And get some light up in there. Right there. It is impossible to get to from the top. So I just used it's 8mm and use a 1/4-inch drive wrench with a deep 8mm socket, and it's not too tight, pops right off. And same thing for the two from the top. Sorry about all the shaking and moving from the top to the bottom. That's the water pump right there, if this thing will ever focus in. The two bolts from the top came off pretty easily. Just make sure that you look at it very closely, because there's bolts for the timing cover that are literally right next to the water pump bolts. So you don't want to undo that bolt that's to the left there. That's for the timing cover. The one to the right is for the water pump. Then that other bolt right there that you can kind of see to the right, that's the water pump. And then the one I showed you from the bottom, that's the three there. If you try to do the bottom one from the top up here, there is a bolt for the timing cover right next to the bottom water pump bolt as well. So if you can't see what you're doing, just make sure you're not taking the wrong bolt off. And I showed you guys earlier how to remove the water pump pulley, and I found out the hard way when I went underneath it to release the tension for the belt. Because I'd already taken the bolts out of the pulley, as soon as I touched the tensioner, the water pump pulley just popped off. Luckily my belt stayed in place, so I'm able to see where everything went. But you know, if you're going to do this the same way, make sure you pay attention to the way the belt's routed, or make sure you have an image of how the belt is supposed to be rerouted when you put it back on. Because like I said, once you take the bolts out, you know, a better way to do it would be to not take the bolts all the way out. You know, loosen them to where you can unscrew them with your finger, but leave them screwed in there. Then loosen the tensioner, take the belt off, and once the belt is off, then completely remove the 3 bolts that hold on the water pump pulley. Alright, I'm going to get back to it, and I will let you guys know if I run into anything else. Thanks.